Making this as succinct as possible, it is clear to me and to all black people really that Brin, Larry Page, Sergey Brin, and Eric Schmidt over at Google and Alphabet, as well as YouTube, are white supremacists. They have always been white supremacists, as well as white supremacist sympathizers. The white supremacy that is on YouTube is a direct result of Larry Page, Sergey Brin, and Eric Schmidt's want of white supremacists to be online. White supremacists, anti-black racists, hate mongers, and all the filth in between, they are on YouTube for the sole purpose because these folks that you see in these screenshots want them to be on there. They actually pay Caucasians to be white supremacists. The Ben Shapiros, the David Dukes, the Stefan Molyneux, the Lawrence Southerns, all these white genocide conspiracy theorists, all these white supremacists, all these race realists, all these neo-Nazis, these Confederate sympathizers, these Nazi sympathizers, they only exist because Larry Page and Sergey Brin want them to exist. They pay white supremacists to be anti-black racists. They pay white supremacists to preach anti-black racism, and they pay white supremacists to further the notion that black people are overly violent, and they would like nothing more than for a black genocide to occur. This is what they want. This is why you see all these white supremacist channels on YouTube, because they actively want them to be. Further, more about coonery, more about the coonery buffoonery that goes on YouTube. Coons on YouTube only exist because they are being paid. They are being paid by far-right, right-wing, bigoted organizations like Turning Point USA and the Hoover Institute and the Manhattan Institute, etc., etc. These places exist to put in anti-black policies, anti-black bigoted policies, and to parlay any meaningful progress for black people with the creation and the promotion of their coon sambos and their biased outlook on life. They actually pay folks, they pay these coons, these far-right wannabe conservatives to actually be racist against black people. I just can't tell you about how many times various pro-black channels have been ripped off of YouTube, even and completely and utterly decimated for no reason other than they were putting on pro-black content, not even hateful anti-white, so-called anti-Caucasian content, but just pro-black content, actually saying positive things about those of African descent. So I've taken the liberty to create multiple accounts. I've created about 10 accounts so far, and just will be posting my videos on all those accounts, all completely not related to this main account, but I've just created different various accounts, at least 10 of them, to upload all my content on, to battle these bastards. And also on Black Junction TV. I'm in Black Junction TV under Pro Black Queer as well. I'm on that as well. It's Daily Motion, and I'll be putting all those links underneath. So you can subscribe to my videos there as well. But pro-blacks must understand that there are Caucasians who will never ever like black people. These are, Eric Schmidt and Brin and Page. They hate us. They hate us for our truth and honesty. Angel Ramirez Jordan, Tariq Nasheed, I think Ansan and Seka, and all these even Cynthia G, all have had our pages terminated by YouTube. And Willie D, of course, I can't forget Willie D. Willie D had his channel terminated by YouTube for just putting up uplifting, inspiring black content. Meanwhile, there are all these homosexuals on YouTube putting up the most craziest, insane things that you could ever imagine. These creatures are putting up just them making out, them, basically just softcore porn. Meanwhile, there are people. I'll be honest. I've watched a lot of movies on YouTube for free. I'll be honest. There are movies on YouTube. I saw Ender's Game on YouTube for free. And there are just tons of movies for free on YouTube. YouTube does nothing about this, but yet someone like us who actually puts up uplifting content about the community, who actually cares and actually cares about the future of the Algobulan peoples, or African peoples, those of us who actually try to put forth knowledge of John Henrik Clarke, Sheikh Anta Diop, of Yosef Ben Yochanan, of all these folks, all these great, wise Grandmaster teachers, all of our stuff have been completely taken off of YouTube, but yet they allow pirates to copyright endlessly. They all allow this. Twitter, for the most part, has at least tried to stop this. They have. And I think that Torian Rain, and I think he goes by Mr. Superboy 223, all of these people had their stuff taken off of YouTube, but yet hateful coon channels are allowed to exist without any reciprocity or any recourse. And it's sickening. We need to lock and load. Don't retreat, reload. We need to take drastic actions against these bastards. They remove our videos because they are uplifting to our community. They remove our videos because we are the ones who are not under their hateful, bigoted, prejudice spell. We actually have solutions. We actually want to compromise. We actually want to bridge build. We actually want to actually build up our communities and actually form cohesive bonds with different people. And so this is seen as a threat to those who do not want this, who do not wish to see this. These creatures in the thumbnail, they do not like us, and we must hate them. We must go after them. We must go after them hard. We must go after them with everything we could possibly go after them with. They are not going to stop. We have to force them to stop. They keep doing this. They keep committing terrorist acts against us. And we must take appropriate response against them to stop them from trying to destroy everything we are and everything that we put up. They will not stop. They will not stop. They will not cease at all. And we must get to them before they get to us. We must have our freedom of speech as black people, and we cannot let these white supremacists like Larry Page, Eric Schmidt, and Sergey Brin win. Let's go them before things get really bad.